So we'll see what sort of a race we're going to get this time. We're looking at something like 28-minute pace, then you're looking at 67-second laps. But it looks to me as though we've got some business now. As the race all of a sudden taken on by Karui. Now Karui has really gone off on this, and really one would expect the others to stay a little bit closer to him, because he is a quality athlete, and of course I wouldn't think that they would want him to get away too well. Now this looks to be quite a good pace early on here, Tim. I mean, they've gone very, very quickly away, and all of a sudden the principals are out in front. The two athletes from Qatar, of course, Rashed wearing 697, I should say. And then we've got a man who really will be contending for the title too, Gelassa of Bahrain in third place. And those three, there's a little bit of a gap here. I've not quite seen it so strung out so early in a 10,000 metre race, quite frankly. But that's how it is. And 720 is Al-Tabi of Saudi Arabia, just 3 or 4 metres off the back of these three, and there's a danger that they might well start to run away from this field.
Well, you're right, Stuart. Only a lap and a quarter gone, 500 metres gone, and already the field's strung out into single file over what, about 30, 35 metres.
And just as I say that, Mahboob started to make some headway back to this group. He may well also have been surprised at the pace of this. If we're on 27.5-minute pace, and I'm not surprised, it's taken a little bit by surprise, and it looks as though the Japanese is dropping off. Kitamura is dropping off the back of that group, and he's being caught by Mahboob and the 5,000 metre champion of Bahrain. And I really think that Mahboob is making his way slowly but surely back to the leading group. So this clearly does look like a set plan, doesn't it?
Well, it does, Stuart, and the pace at 3,000 metres, 8:16, is nice and steady. They're going round at about 2:45 per kilometre. It's very quick indeed. That's 27:30 pace.
Once again, Karui, bronze medalist in the World Championships, remember, in Berlin last year. He's leading, and he's an Asian Games champion. Silver in this 5,000 here in Guangzhou. But Karui leads. Gelassa in second place. In third place is Rashed. In fourth place is Al-Tabi. And here goes Rashed again to get in behind his teammate. And they are pushing a bit now.
Well, that last kilometre, the 5th kilometre, as they went through in 13:46, Stuart, was a 2:44. So they have definitely accelerated. The previous one was a 2:46. The one before that was a 2:46. So they just tweaked it a little bit, turned the knob, cranked it up a tiny bit, and that tiny acceleration over the previous couple of laps is what has done for Mahboob. I think he's going to suffer here this second half. It's going to be very difficult for him, having really stretched himself over the first 5,000.
And just coming up now to 10 laps to go in this 10,000 metre final, and it's been an interesting one. Nothing much has happened there. The last kilometre, 2:43.96, so they have pushed it along a little bit with the 10 to go.
Yes, they have 2:43. That's the quickest kilometre of the race, I think. Just looking, yes, it is the quickest kilometre of the race, the 6th kilometre, and clearly Karui here working to a plan for his teammate. Stuart, as they're forming their pacemakers almost.
Yeah, well, Rashid's gone now. He's really started to move, and all of a sudden the gap has opened up, and Karui's gone. His job is done, and in second place is Gelassa. In third place is Al-Tabi with, remember, just under 10 laps to go. They really are flying now. And James Kawali Karui's job is done. Now, will he finish? I hope he does, for the sake of the race, really. But now, all of a sudden, there is a big gap out.
Great run from Rashed. But I'll tell you what, Gelassa, if anything, over the last 300-400 metres, has rallied and is still running strongly. The stride length has gone from Rashed. He really is, I think he's slowed quite markedly over the last 400-500 metres. And Rashed is now, what, about 30 metres down? It had grown to about 50 metres at one point, but he's in second place. There's the leader coming through shot. But back in second place, look, in the red and white vest, that red top, is the man in second place, Gelassa, and he really is going strongly. If he can keep persevering, keep pushing on hard, we might yet get a shot.
Yes, when Rashed comes up to the bell. He's going to have 2 laps to go. I think the gap is too much for him now, I have to say, but it really has been a rallying by Bilisuma Gelassa in second place, and of course Mahboob is in fact now in 3rd place and chasing hard on silver medal position, I can tell you, although I think it's really a bit too late.
Well, the Mahboob is coming through the line down in front of us now. He's about 6 seconds down on his compatriot. The leader there going out with 1 3/4 laps to run, of course, is the Rashed. I don't think we're going to see him caught now, but he's going to have to keep his wits about him because Bilisuma Gelassa is on a bit of a charge. He's about 25 metres down now on the back straight, and in 3rd place, probably about another 40 metres back. I don't think he'll cover the gap. Is Mahboob, the 5,000-metre champion. So Bahrain in 2nd and 3rd, but it's a fascinating little unfolding over these last couple of kilometres.
Yeah, it is indeed, and we've got 1 lap at about 150 metres to go now, and that may well give a bit more motivation to the man leading. But look how the man in 2nd place, Bilisuma Gelassa, has really pulled back. But it's a lot to ask, though, in the last stages. 2:53. The last closed down, and that's why from 2:37 to 2:53, and he really is charging now, is Gelassa. Gelassa's going to have a sprint to go at him, you know, and Mahboob is in 3rd place now, and he's moving down on silver medal. So he is going for him now, and he's really trying hard to go for him. He's only about, 15, 20 metres down in 2nd place. This may not be done yet. Look at this. He could catch him. He could catch him. He certainly is catching him now. He really is. It's down to 10, 12 metres now. And Gelassa is really, he's given himself real hope here. And in bronze medal, there is a real problem. In fact, the leader is being caught. And with 200 metres to go, he's going to be overtaken now. And Rashed is paid for that middle 1,000 metres. And look at this. And the sprint finish is on. Mahboob will take 3rd place. But look what has the man got. What has Rashed got in the home straight? And all of a sudden it's down to a sprint. And Gelassa is chasing him. And can Rashed hold on? And Gelassa head down. He's going to take him. What a run by Bilisuma Gelassa. Or is he going to take him? Yes, he is. Gelassa gets it over Rashed with Mahboob in 3rd, and that was absolutely terrific. What a fantastic race that was. Well, who would have predicted that he could have caught him to 27, 32, 66? Well, that was an absolutely sensational race and a games record to boot. And that was a sensational finish, just as the women's 10,000 was right at the beginning of these championships. Well, who would have believed that that was possible? And of course, the winner of the 5,000 metres took the bronze here as well, and that was astonishing. Absolutely astonishing. But take us through that last piece, Tim, because I mean, you're a middle distance man, you've been 4th in the Olympic final, and you look at a finish like this, and it's astonishing. Well, the tenor of the race was incredible.
I have to admit, I thought there that Rashed in the purple, who had led for the second half of the race, had saved a bit. I thought he'd kick away. I thought as soon as Bilisuma Gelassa came up alongside him, he would kick hard, but he didn't. He was absolutely out on his uppers, and Rashed there can't do anything about it. Bilisuma Gelassa almost stumbles here as he goes past him. His legs are going, Rashed's legs are going. The pair of them out on their feet. You can see Rashed there just throwing in the towel 5 metres out, but such a determined run from Gelassa. And it's really, you get enormous reinforcement when you see somebody coming past. Look at that, I can't believe it. He's almost grabbing his arm there. Well, that's a sad sight, but you can almost understand it from Rashed. He's saying, no, it's my goal. It has been for lap after lap. He grabs him there. I think it's almost in.
About to move out. Look at this.
That's astonishing.
But you just saw there that James Quali-Karui had a lap to go. I mean, was turned round, was almost facing the line to see what was happening.